Good evening and welcome to Your View with me, Onkgopotse JJ Tabane. Thank you so much for participating on the show. Of course, you can follow us on hashtag Your View on 405. My goodness, did I have a day from hell? I mean, yesterday's conversation generated so many reactions with people almost sounding either not surprised or surprised on the other extreme about the rot that's in our police force. I got a couple of emails and some of them indicating quite a couple of things that were not raised yesterday about the trouble that we have in our police force. I know that the minister was watching yesterday and called me straight after the first segment to say, I'm going to go mad, entertaining some of the things that get revealed on the show. But I think I'm still having my faculties well intact. I think what is going to go mad is if we carry on with the police force in the state that it is in right now. For example, one of the emails I received says the police have bought a building for 7 billion rands, and that building has been standing empty for 5 years. Go figure. 5 years standing empty, then they spend 7 billion rand on it. The killings of the police have gone up. Of course, we don't get told that too regularly because it's not something that we condone. We got to condemn the killing of police, but it is rife and it is truly terrible. And then there's an issue about, issues of missing persons that the police are truly drowning in, failing to deal with that. There is issues of intra-police rape and intra-police murders. I mean, I cannot believe. I can't believe that you got this scourge also coming into the police force in this big way. And then, of course, one of the things that was raised is that they have actually, if you do an assessment, you will realize that no major arrests of anybody senior and anybody at the top level of government or politicians and what, since the new dawn. There's not been major arrest of anybody who is busy with criminality. And we know that some of these politicians and senior officials are crooks. But the police have been in a state of inertia. Of course, I'm sure we will get to talk to the Commissioner of Police at some point and the Minister of Police. Of course, the invitation remains open to try and understand the state of our police force. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Another conversation that really got my phone ringing all week long, man, is this whole issue about what happened in exile, especially in Angola, in this camp called Quatro, or rather Camp 134. Of course, we're told by the veterans in the last couple of days that this was in fact a prison run by the ANC where atrocities, untold atrocities were taking place. And my phone was ringing like mad because there were people on both sides of the fence saying, listen, I mean, we're at war. We're at war, and of course, some of the people who perished in these camps are, in fact, casualties of war like in any other war. And then, of course, there are others who say, we want to tell our story, that, in fact, the issues that were shared by the MK veterans on the show are mild compared to the realities. Do you think that the ANC should have a TRC-type commission of some sort, a truth commission of some kind, in order to have closure for those who were affected by these things? Let's say, for example, some of the people who came here received nasty messages from some of the comrades saying that they were generalizing, and why would they say that Umkhonto was not effective? Why would they say that, for example, if so many people were caught as they were entering the country, that points to spies? And one of them saying, oh, this means that you're going to be looking for a spy under each table. You can see that just by these references or these calls and emails that we got, that there are people on both extremes of the argument that says there is indeed something here that our movement must answer. It is shocking what has happened in exile. And I think it's a story that has not been told because a lot of youngsters who are now trying to learn about the liberation movement and so on, this is a blind side of it. This is a blind spot, so to speak, that it cannot be left unattended. One of the calls I got was from an ANC veteran who told me, and I came on the phone for quite some time, that